Right now you're looking at my 1999 Ford Mustang headlights, and you can see how it's fogged over. I decided to go ahead and get this Turtle Wax Headlight Lens Restorer, and in there it has the materials you need to basically turn this sandblasted part here into this nice smooth part that hasn't been hit by rocks and sand and dirt over the miles over the years of putting in this car. And this is a 1999 Mustang, so I put some miles on this over the last few years. First thing it says to do is to go through and just wash it out. So I'm just going to go through and make sure it's nice and clean. Nice and clean. I'll let that dry for a little bit. And it won't take very long to dry here in East Texas. And it's pretty much dry now. So basically the materials I need, obviously I need the Turtle Wax, a Headlight Lens Restorer. I got some paper towels, of course, and then got some water. So let's go ahead and open up the Turtle Wax. So, got a few things. You got this this spray lubricant, lens clarifying compound, sealing wipes, and probably the most important part, and this is really what's going to make the difference, is the sandpaper, basically what it is. And basically the different colors or different grits of sandpaper. It's going to take a lot of elbow grease to basically get this down. And also looks like it has has a glove, I guess, to put on the spray lubrication and stuff like that. So directions: wash headlights or remove surface dirt. Did that. It says protect the surface paints. This is an older car, I'm not going to worry about that. Apply lens clarifying compound to a cotton cloth and rub over an entire lens using firm pressure. Buff with a terry cloth. Alright, so I'm just going to use some paper towels. So, lens clarifying compound. This is it right here. It's the yellow, it's the white stuff. I'll put a pretty good bit on it, and it says just rub it into it. Alright, you can see some of the dirt being taken off from it. Okay, I'm going to do that for a little while. Well, I've done 3 coats on it, and it actually looks like it's a little bit more clearer. It's more clear than it was. Well, if you look at the other one I haven't touched, and this one here, it definitely already looks clearer, but I'm not happy with it yet, so I'm going to go on to step 2. I take some of this spray lubricant, and basically I guess that keeps it from scratching. This is just basically sandpaper. So I'm going to spray it down. Still got my protective gloves on, and then it says go in one direction at a time. So it says on here, on the green one, go back and forth motion, then go the opposite way, 90 degrees. So I'm just going to go this way first, then when I flip it around, I go the other way. Feels like sandpaper if you ever did any woodwork. I'll keep on doing that for a while. Let's see what happens. Well, I spent about 10 minutes working on this, and I can already see it's a lot clearer. So I'm using the tan sign going up, and then I'll spray a little bit of this on here. I got a long way on that one. And I read the thing, I guess you don't really need to use a glove for this, but it doesn't hurt. Once I wipe it off, a little bit of water. Got some around the car, so I'll wipe all that off as well. Again, compare that side to that side there. I think it definitely looks a lot clearer, doesn't it? A lot clearer. I'm still going to use this side. It says use it for 1 minute for each side of that, so I'll do the same thing with that. So it starts with the teal side, then go to the purple side, and go the opposite direction. So I guess I'll go. So I'll do that for a minute. And basically, I think the sandpaper just gets to be a finer grit. as you go up on it. So I'll come back in a few minutes and see what happens. Well, I've been going both the teal side and the purple side, probably a little bit longer than I asked for, but I can clearly see a difference between this side and that side over there. That's the untreated side, this is the treated side. You definitely can see the difference. All right, so I've been doing that for a while. It says here now, use a dry towel and then put the compound on it. So I'll go ahead and kind of wipe this off a little bit with some water. Get around the car. Even though it's an older car, just make sure to help keep the paint on there. Basically do the same dance we did earlier with the lens clarifying compound. And of course, if you're not happy with the results, you can always repeat them again. And I've seen that it has actually improved. You actually go back and put some more coats on it. But really, it's the sandpaper probably more than anything else that really gets it that shine. And it's not near as yellow as it was before. So right now, my first part is thinking that, hey, this is actually worth it. For $8, some towels and some water that you're going to probably already have, hopefully. You can get something that's a lot more clear than it was before. So I say I give this turtle wax thumbs up. Rock and roll, everybody. Yeah. Well, I spent about 2 hours working on both of these lenses. This one I spent more time on. I think it's a little bit more clear than the other one. And I think it works. I think it's definitely going to help improve some illumination. So let me turn the lights on and let's see what happens. Well, I think it's definitely a little bit brighter. So I guess all that work went off. I know that stores actually do this themselves. So it may be cheaper just to pay someone else to do this that knows what they're actually doing. But I think if you got $8 and a couple hours to spend on the afternoon, you can improve your lights, your headlights. Rock and roll, everybody. Yeah.